Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is Ben here at That Cologne Guy coming at you with another fragrance review. If you're following my channel, you know I'm working on an Amouage series, so I'm just going to continue along. In this episode, I am taking a look at Epic Man. Does this one live up to its name? Is it truly epic? Find out next. Okay, now it's next. But we're going to look at this 2009 Woody Oriental from the house of Amouage. And for me, what really jumps out of this fragrance are four distinct notes, three of which you could probably predict from the house. That being myrrh, incense, and oud. Now, the fourth one is, for me, very clear. It lists cardamom and nutmeg, but I actually get a strong mid-note here of geranium. In fact, how I see this is the geranium seems to be quite dominant and really interacts with the oud and the incense and the myrrh to kind of counterbalance. And what you end up getting is something that is slightly fresh, green. The bottle is green, so that makes sense. And my, see the theme? So it is a green initial blast, but it's not a green scent. But what I mean is that the green, the geranium works well with the oud. So that way, if you're looking for something that is very refined, but you're not a huge fan of oud, I am, by the way. So I love the myrrh, the oud, and the incense. Fantastic. So for me, this is what I would consider a traditional Amouage release. So this is 09, so this is kind of before the 2013 and beyond, when they started to get away from the incense and the myrrh and the oud, which is a shame in my opinion. And so this one is a traditional Amouage release. What's not so traditional is they wanted to make it to distinguish itself from other releases with the geranium. So if you like a green, fresh blast, and then as it settles down, it gets more of the incense and the myrrh and the oud, you would like this fragrance. Here's what I envision. Okay, here's what I envision for this fragrance. When I think of Epic Man, I think of, and as you can tell, I mean, I'm not, epic is such a buzzword, so you have to be really careful with that. I was a little, it caused an eye roll originally when this came out, because I'm not a big fan of the name. I will say, though, when I think of this when I think of this fragrance, I think of someone who's looking to smell, I know it sounds corny, but actually very regal. This is simply a fantastic fragrance. The aroma permeates the air. I love the way it smells. And if you're looking for something that you could wear to the office, but has distinct character to it, and would also allow you to go out afterwards to like a happy hour, special event, anniversary, etc., etc., then you would like this, because this is kind of the fragrance. Another one of the Amouage fragrances that's it's the smell good at all times type. If you're I really want to smell good, I don't want to keep applying throughout the day, and frankly I don't care about certain events, I just want to wear something that smells awesome, you would really, really like Epic Man. And I think that's the strong point for this fragrance, is that you can wear it to the office. It's not offensive in any way, and in addition to that, though, you could go straight to happy hour, some sort of social event after work, and not only will it still be on your skin and projecting, but it will be something that will be different from others. It's original. It is unique. It definitely works for me. I like that about this fragrance. The versatility factor is, like many Amouages, is off the charts, because it does smell so regal. And I know that some of you are kind of going, does it really? It does. It does. This is a very sophisticated scent, and I tip my cap to them for that. And I like the fact that, some office scents, and when they say things like, it's not offensive or no one would be offended by it. The problem with those scents, though, is oftentimes they suffer in originality. And so they kind of have the laundry detergent type smell, or just a very, very unisex smell, which is nothing wrong with that. This one has quite a bit of masculine character to it in a marketing sense, and I definitely think it succeeds in being able to wear something in the office that distinguishes you from others. It will garner compliments and grab people's attention, and you can easily just keep on wearing it after work when you go out. So versatility off the charts. Gender, it's called Epic Man. Everyone in the series is called man, so it is marketed towards men. I do see this as a traditional masculine scent. I did not look this up on Lucky Scent to see where it is on the meter between feminine, masculine, and unisex, but I have a feeling it's quite close to the end of the bar on masculine. That's where I would put it anyway. Very, very, I would use the word regal. I would use the word sophisticated. It's fantastic juice. It really is. Does it live up to the name Epic Man? Is it epic? And the answer is yes. So, age group, I think I might even skip age group for Amouages. It's anyone who can afford an Amouage. So, you're going to see 40 and up wearing this, but 25 and up would be fine. I don't see, because of the geranium and the oud, I really don't see this as a high school scent. And then with the outlandish price point, how many 18-year-olds are going to have $300 laying around? I guess if you do, you'll wear it. But this is a quite sophisticated scent. In fact, some of the things on Fragrantica, some of the reviewers just said it's hard for them to find a certain event, where they would wear this because it is so sophisticated. I would disagree politely. I would just say it smells amazing, and really that's all that matters. I'm going to wear a little tiny bit of it today, and as you can see, I'm not dressed formally, so it works. Season, pretty much anytime, anywhere. I don't see this because of the oud. You're not going to see too many people click on summer. This wouldn't be a freshie by any means. That said, though, the geranium really does mix with the oud and the incense to offset each other, and so this would be a fantastic springtime fragrance. I would certainly wear it in the summer. I just think that with the smokiness, you're going to see this more in the winter and the fall. But it is fresh enough, or green enough, if you will, that I actually see this as a springtime scent for me. The geranium, I'm not sure who the perfumier is, but this is very, very well blended, because the geranium offsets wonderfully the oud, and so it's not too smoky, and it's not. I don't know have you ever tried some of those ultra green fragrances that it's almost like you have a fern in your nose, and it's like, no thanks, that's just way, way too strong. I think I had one, it was Issey Miyake Blue. I like Issey Miyake L'Odyssée, of course, love it, but the blue version had a fern note that was just very, very, very powerful. This is not the case. The geranium here interacts very, very well with the oud, the myrrh, and the incense. Okay, projection and longevity. Longevity is not as good as Interlude Man, the Blue Beast, but then again, what is? It's quite good. You are going to get, as far as projection, slightly more than an arm's length away, so be careful. You don't want to overspray, but I would say more than 2. I would say 3 to 4 sprays would get you exactly what you want, slightly beyond arm's length. And then also longevity is going to be a solid 10 to 12. And if 10 would be if you spray on your skin, and 12 would be if you spray on your clothes. I didn't get too much more than that, but I certainly didn't get less than 10. This is easily a work shift plus happy hour event, social event, whatever you want to say, day. So you're going to get at least 10 hours on this if you spray 3 to 4 times, I would say. Overall, this is You know, they used a buzzword. If you're going to use a buzzword, you better hit it out of the park. And I will say again, is it epic? It is. The bottle is beautiful. And I will come clean, by the way, and say that this is a total coincidence that the bottle is green and I'm wearing green. And it's a green fragrance, so to speak. So I didn't dress up for the occasion as much as I'd like to say I did. The bottle itself, though, is just absolutely beautiful. As most Amouages are, but this one in particular I really, really like. I would pay, a lot of times Amouages I would say, well, I'll keep this in my collection, but only at a certain price. I would pay a little bit more for this one. This is really, really good. And I could see someone, if you know someone out there and you want to get them a gift and you want to, they just want to say, hey, I just want to smell good. I want to smell distinct. I want to smell good. I want to garner compliments. I don't care about weather. I don't care about, versatility. I don't care about the particular social event, work, non-work. This would fit that bill only, and it wouldn't be a blind buy only because again of the price point. So you want to grab a sample first. But as far as the scent, I just don't see anyone disliking this unless they really, really, really detest oud. Okay, so there you have it. Another review by the boards. This is Epic Man by Amouage, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to squeeze out. Let's see. I am going to go... boy, this one's difficult. Whether or not to go 4 or 5 out of 5 for this one. I really, really can't think of anything that I don't like about this one, and I do think it's classic. In fact, I keep finding myself thinking it's kind of like Jubilation 25 from Amouage, which is like, this is pretty much what people envision when they think of quote-unquote smelling good. So I am in the giving mood, so I'm going to bump it up to a 5 out of 5 for Epic Man by Amouage. So I will go 2 on the neck, 1 on each wrist, and 1 on the chest. They are faux sprays, as you know, but that will be ending soon because I'm going to the library collection very soon, and I do have juice in those. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ooh, there's a little tiny bit, 3, 4, and 5. 5 out of 5 for this masterpiece. Epic Man by Amouage. Couple of things to note for the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way every time I upload an episode, you are notified. And for those of you who just joined the channel, just subscribed to my channel, welcome to the Cologne crew. Yes, I officially have a name now, so you are part of the Cologne crew. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I'm moving on up. I'm still trying to get to 100 subscribers so that way I can get my own URL. So if you like the channel, if you like the episodes, please consider subscribing. It helps so much. And if you know people in the community, the fragrance community, who might like this channel, also send this along and ask them to subscribe as well. I would appreciate the love. There you go. There you have it. I think I have 1 or 2 more in this sampler set, and then I'm moving on to the library collection. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Friday, and always remember, fragrance marks the celebration of today.